Hello, my name is Ashton Mahatu. This is World Civilization since 1500, fall 2012. Online, instructor Dr. Jamie Akers Fagan. This is my art presentation. I named it the Highland Museum of Art. The name of the display, I guess, is called An Italian Renaissance, a creation of the Italian Renaissance. And this is like my brochure or whatnot, the outline of it. Put some nice nice pictures and stuff like that to outline it. But anyway, the Highland Museum of Art is proud to present the Italian Renaissance. Its art display will include some parts of the late Middle Ages and the late Middle Age art and artists. It will also cover many topics listed below, which includes feudalism, life before and during Crusades, the Black Death, the medieval church, humanism, and Petrarch, which he was a famous Renaissance humanist. Art will the most important part of this presentation is the Renaissance art and artists that developed out of this renowned renewing of classical themes, which is Proto-Renaissance, Early Renaissance, High Renaissance, and mannerisms. And as you see, like some more designs on my brochure. This design, I think, is Michelangelo's. Some sketches he had. It's the background of my brochure or whatnot. The main focus of this art presentation is art, and specifically Italian Renaissance art. Also, this presentation will cover some of the most influential artists of all time and some of the most distinguished to art lovers of all types to this day. Highland Museum of Art, in conjunction with Ashton Mahatu and Ashton Mahatu World Civilization since 1500 course, bring to all groups, age groups, from the novice to the advanced art lover, a selection of world recognized and celebrated Renaissance art. The artists. This art presentation will attempt to inform the art lay person and to give additional information to the well-rounded art lover. This is my museum. Got it off the internet, little picture. This is my museum layout. These are the gallery layouts of my museum, and my fictional museum, I should say. These are some other pictures of it, of inside the museum. And here's some more that I put on here. And this is my research summary. I just outlined what's in the research and stuff that I did. I don't have a lot of time, so I'm gonna skip like reading all this. I'm not gonna have time. I won't have time to show you pictures. I've done this several times, and some of it has not even been accepted. So I'm just gonna kind of go through this. I'm gonna skip this and go right to the pictures. I want to show up some pictures. This picture right here is Giotto. And let me go, because I got two computers. Come on. Yeah, this picture right here is Giotto. He's a proto-Renaissance artist, a pre-Renaissance artist, if you want to say, even Gothic Renaissance, or even Gothic artist. This is called the Madonna and Child. It's pretty famous. Let me shrink this a little. This is a pretty famous theme of around this time. This painting of Madonna and Child is pretty famous. Many artists painted it, and it depicts. You can see it's kind of flat. There's not a lot of movement. There's a lot of action. There's a lot of things going on in the background. This is like typical pre-Renaissance paintings, and it's still it's still based around religious themes. You can kind of tell from the religious themes, and from there's not a lot of action and not a lot of movement and not a lot of background. You can tell when the art was painted. And this is pre-Renaissance right here. This is another pre-Renaissance painting by the same artist. Same things going on. There's not a lot of movement in the background. It's just they kind of focus on the individuals just in front and making sure that they're in the picture. And this is still depicting religious theme. Jesus is right here in the disciples, so you can kind of tell this is like pre-Renaissance. Let me find some other pictures. This is when it's starting to move away. Yes, there's still a little bit of religious theme in it, but there's a lot more action in the background. If you can tell, there's space everywhere is being used, even back here where it's disappearing. In the background, it is still they're attempting to put a lot more into the picture itself. So it's more like a picture instead of just like a painting. They try to depict an actual, scene or an actual, there's a lot more information in there. So this is getting them in there in the Renaissance. This is Verrocchio, if I pronounce his name correctly, and this is a Madonna and Child. So the theme itself is still pretty popular, and many painters use the same theme. Yeah, this is Renaissance right here. I think 1455. Yeah, this is Filippo Lippi, and you see how much movement's in it. A lot of color, a lot of movement, a lot of people in there. And the religious theme is still here, but you see all the information, all the background is filled with different scenery, I guess, for lack of a better term. There's a lot more action in there, if you can see. That's how you can start telling when the paintings and stuff like that were being painted. There's another. These are a couple more Madonnas and Child. Here's another one. Let me get down here, and this is what this is. Let me get to this right here. This is Leonardo da Vinci. This is a painting of a wealthy Florentine banker, and this is like the typical high Renaissance. The religious themes are gone, and then they start painting portraits of wealthy individuals that can afford to pay these guys to paint their pictures and stuff like that. A lot of wealthy families will start paying to get their portraits done and stuff like that. You see there's no religious theme, still a lot of action, and there's no religious theme in there. That's how you can tell difference, the shifting away from just paintings of pre-Renaissance and Gothic age to Renaissance age, and so on and so forth. But I'll go ahead and conclude it here. I would like to put a lot more in there, but it's just not a lot of time. But this is going to conclude my my presentation. Thank you, and see you later.